Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we leave our capital and we go back to the west. We have a month before well, things happen. We're not really sure. I'm not really sure. You might be, because you might have played the game already. You might have finished this. We are, I think, on the last stretch of the Kingdom consolidation what's the word? Kingdom consolidation stage. Stage is the word. How could I forget the word stage? I forget a lot of things, not just the word stage. And, yeah, so, speaking of forgetting things, we still have some missions. Yeah. The strange ghost of an elven woman. Oh, right. I didn't realize we had a mission for that, actually. That's the, that mission over there, the strange ghost of an elven woman, is for the mysterious shrines. At least they all have the same name, so we know where to go. But the order is all bonkers. Yeah, well, we don't know what the order is, but I think we're going to be attacked by, owl bears, maybe. Are they tree ants? We don't know. Well, we know they have owlbear skins. This one is an actual owlbear. That's good. Unfortunately, I know better than, were they there just now? Because I haven't been paused since the start of the thing. The game chugged, and then I noticed that they were there. But they're not there. I mean, they are there, but that's not the people we're fighting. That's not the monsters we're fighting. We're fighting the monsters that are over here. Yeah. Also over here. It's just, you know the deal. You know the deal. Valerie goes up right there. Yeah, actually, I can send her in there. I can get a rim. I can attack you here. Let's keep a rim at the front, because I'm going to need to do this. And just keep people alive here. A rim can stay there, and we can... Hopefully, no, he's going to die. He's going to die very fast, and there's basically no way around it. How tough are these tremendously enormous owlbears? No, that's not what I want. Valerie deals damage. That's the hit roll over here. So they have armor class of 24. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's tremendously good armor class, but we're pretty awesome. What I want to see is their attack bonus. Attacks, so they have an attack bonus of 31. Yeah. It's likely that they get... It's because you need to remember, it's 31 plus the D20 that they roll to do the attack. So a 31 is basically a guaranteed hit. It's not basically, there's always a chance of rolling a 1, but so it's a 95% chance to hit against anybody with 31 or 32 armor class. So yeah, or lower than that, obviously. So it is pretty tricky for even a rim. He does have defense, but he's not very good at armor class. He's got 40. Yeah, everybody else is lower than that, though. So basically, we're completely exposed. Naked, you can say. Anyway, we're going to the west. We need to... I suppose... I'm not 100% sure what we're doing. But we need to clear everything out. And, you know, of course, we're not just going to waste our days away looking at things that... Well, not doing anything, really, because it would be skip day, otherwise, if we didn't have anywhere to go. We have the grocery stalls. That's right. I know it's a real weird... place, but the thing is, people see ghostly stalls over here. Is it ghostly? I don't remember. Or was it Fey? Ghostly. No, or Fey stalls. Ghostly. It's a thing. You're all very injured, so it doesn't really matter if I heal you or not, because you're gonna die anyway. That is a Manticore. An old school Manticore as well. There's a lot of gold rings, a lot of agates. Actually, is that 14 on each? No, it is not. Or is it? It's 13 gold rings. Am I counting them wrong? I am not. It's 13 gold rings, 14 agates, and 14 citronese. That's definitely how it's pronounced. Agate, I believe, is how you pronounce agate. Because it doesn't sound like it is any other way. It's just, I don't know I have heard that word pronounced. I don't remember exactly. Oh. I don't remember exactly how it went. Oh, of course. We should have known. And of course we're going to be ambushed by terrible creatures that are basically going to kill us all. Let's try to prevent that from actually... from actually killing us all. So we're going to rest. Hear somebody bicker. Cook some food, maybe. Let's find out. Manage. Let's do... What's that? Extends the time you can go without rest before... Yeah, that's pretty interesting. +1 to attack rolls for day. That's not terrible. I want armor class, though. That's what we need for days. Bonus to concentration checks. +3 to fortitude saving throws. Man, those are specialized. Eating a hearty meal. No, there's just some things going on. Chocolate. Chocolate ice cream. That's the one. It's not ice cream. It's the cream of ice. That's what it is. We're just gonna go with that. We're gonna spoil it because we can't cook.
Yeah, they know how to feast at the Rushlight tournament. When's the next one?
Primitive entertainment for peasantry and savages.
Bicker, 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 bicker. Oh, that's the word. Right. Oh, we failed everything. It was good. That's the word that I use. I forgot what word it was. My God, we failed. And the thing about failing the cooking is that you lose the ingredients. So there's even less of an incentive to cook anything that requires ingredients, because you can't do it forever, and because you run out of ingredients, and you fail anyway. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Also, the bonuses are really pitiful. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I wish there were bigger bonuses. I mean, if you're gonna eat chocolate cream of ice, then like you should get like a bonus to everything. Really, it's like cheese and marmalade. That's the other dish that people should be able to prepare. This place seems I was gonna say seems peaceful so far. No, we have a mandragora over there, which is a mandrake, I believe. Unfortunately, we see it, which means there's more. There's more of them, and probably they're over there, right there. Except they're impossible to see because they only spawn when you see them. Oh, hi. Interesting. Okay, fall back. And they immediately attack even though they're outside of line of sight. Okay. It's not too shabby. Let's see what I can do here. Scorching Ray. Oh, that is... I didn't realize it was going to have ranged attacks, and immediately Valerie... Let's find out. Valerie took immediately 66 damage, because, yeah, that's how it goes. That is a 2d6... It's not a 2d6. It's a 2d8 plus 62. How does that get calculated? What is it normal? Is this normal? Am I like I've never played high level Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder. I don't know that this is normal. You shouldn't roll. What is that? Like, let's see, even so that's a hit against armor class of 52. It rolled a 14. It's got an attack bonus of 40. The attack bonus isn't even tremendously bad. It doesn't even have that much. No, it does have that much strength. It's got plus 24 strength bonus, which is attack bonus because it's doing an attack strength attack. So it's got 24 times 2 plus 10. So that's 50, that makes sense for a thing of this size. But it still has the 58 or 48. 58 strength. That's what it has, or 59. It would be the same. And then it's got the -8 based on the size, which makes sense because that's just the rules of size. But that plus attack is just, it's not okay. I mean, like, it's not like we can't survive this. We can absolutely survive this. It's just Valerie can't. Valerie can't survive this. She's gonna die very fast. Let's see what I can do here. I can cure critical wounds. It's cure, like, that's damage is not balanced around there. Look at this. We do a 48 points of damage plus 1 per caster level. Up to a maximum of 20. It's not. It's even capped. Well, actually, it's not capped because you do have a level cap. It's level 20, so that's not a max. Shut up with a maximum. Of course, it's a maximum of 20. It's per castle level. But the problem, like, you don't even add. Do you actually add your damage, your thing? Do you add your spellcasting thing? Like, for example, that would be wisdom. You don't even add +5 of wisdom. And if this was balanced for this amount of damage, it wouldn't be a 48 points of damage. It would probably be 4 times your caster level, or not your caster level, your spellcasting modifier, which in this case is specifically wisdom because it's a priest spell, but it could be charisma if you were a sorcerer if casting this, or it could be other things depending on rules. Because yeah, but the point is that's how I would balance this. Can you imagine rolling 4 times 5? That would be 20 d8. 20 d8, that would be 20. Yeah, that would be reasonable. You wouldn't necessarily be able to fully heal somebody, but that would be reasonable. Also, you are using your entire turn. Now, there's bear mentioning that what I just said about being attacked by everybody and their cousin has not transpired. And that's good. That's good. That's good news. Also, I'm dealing tremendous damage with Octavia, and that's why I feel confident about this. That was a miss, which is warranted, because it effectively has a 50% chance to hit at the moment against Valerie, and it's dead. Unfortunately, there are some bad things doing stat damage, which is absolutely what I like the most. So I'll do this. Let them all die with the stat damage, no problem. I'm not going to cast Restoration. There you go. A little bit more of this. Don't you just love stat damage? It's permanent. Like, I remember learning to play, not even just playing, but learning to play Morrowind when I was a kid. Morrowind, you fight... Oh, of course there's more. And of course, no amateurs. In Morrowind, you fight a lot of enemies that actually do stat damage. And we're talking like undeads and things like that. And it's pretty nasty because you fight them and you don't immediately realize that that you're doing stat damage, or that you're taking stat damage. So what that ends up happening is that that's so... Oh... We're gonna need to go nuclear here. Good, get out. I don't think it is good. So it's something you learn earlier in the game that you're gonna take stat damage, so you need to be prepared. You either need to carry stat restorations, potions, and all that sort of stuff around, and or you need to be ready to go to a temple and all that sort of stuff. So it like changes the actual gameplay. And it makes the game, I mean, it can make the game frustrating if you're not willing to change the gameplay around it. But it does become the point of exploration is, not for the whole game, but at least at the beginning, it becomes the point of exploration is to survive the stat damage. Because you know you're going to take it if you're a melee fighter. But generally you're going to take it, unless you're willing to save scum, of course. But for this game, you just need to sleep. And, well, it's even worse in this game, because the preparation is just takes so long. And it's a game about so many other things that, man, we're just, how likely are you to hit these things? Or are they just that tough? I think they're just that tough. Do you have 2 chain lightnings? Oh yeah. I love having duplicated spells because you auto add them. They're not taking any damage from the bad thing, by the way. I think Magic Missile doesn't do an attack roll. Maybe it does. There we go. There you go. I knew that wasn't going to be that difficult. Please don't die again. How much damage did you take? Strength permanent damage. How much? You have -3. That might be why you died. You have well, actually not -3. That's the you have 5 and you have 3. Oh, you have 5 as well. And you have it's lovely. That's exactly what I like to see. I need that though. Can you imagine, by the way, if I... Oh, you died. I'm very sorry. Let's come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Yeah. Can you imagine if I didn't have that option enabled where you... Oh, you fell over. That option enabled where sleeping restores your permanent damage? Because that's an optional. That's an optional. And that's actually not part of the rules. Like, I mean, I suppose it's homebrew rules. If you say that's what happens. We got some nice things over here, hopefully. Nope. The Dwarven War Axe has not been identified? No, it has. That's the one right there. So we got the Hellstrider boots. And the Dwarven War Axe. So these boots granted swear fire resistance for 30 and immunity to poison. If people need boots, there you go. That's what you get. And this is just a +3 weapon. It does have plant bane, which is interesting. But it's also not explained here. So you need to look it up, basically. But it sort of, you can guess what it does. But what I was going to say is, like, in a tabletop setting, it wouldn't be part of the normal rules to, you know, heal this stuff. You wouldn't need to get, to go to a temple or have a priest cast restoration spell. And then that's a wisdom check. And so it's just a faff. And a restoration spell doesn't completely restore it. It just restores a certain amount of stats. Actually, we should probably look so I can... That's... the sound? Ah, I think we're good. What exactly does that do? No, not that. How do I... That's how we do. Okay. It's level 5. No, it's this one. Restoration spell. Info. 1d4 of temporary... I thought it was going to be a 1d8. Why did I think it was a 1d8? Of course it's a 1d4. It's not even... Again, it should be 1d4 plus... 1d4 plus 1d4 for every wisdom modifier that you have. Just to make it so that, you know, it works better at higher levels. Or actually, that wouldn't be for working better at high levels. That would be for working better. So you would probably want to do 1d4 for every spellcasting level, or for every 2 spellcasting level, or something like that, instead of the modifier. Either way, the point is, it's a huge faff to heal this. After a single battle in this game, in tabletop is also as well, but we're just gonna rest. How do we leave? That's the one. Okay, let's rest over here again. And it is always a huge.
Valerie, your embroidery is always so beautiful. I just can't take my eyes off your designs. Even the patches on your clothes are always special. I could never do anything like that, even with the help of magic.
Oh, it's nothing special. I never mean to do anything ornate. I just need to keep my hands busy sometimes.
Take the compliment, Valerie. We fail at everything. What are we even rolling? But yeah, in tabletop it would be an undertaking to heal that completely as well, because of what we just heard. You know, you will roleplay. Well, you might not want to roleplay, but you can also roleplay the going to sleep and the taking turns guarding and all this sort of stuff. So it takes a long time. If you decide to, okay, let's wait. So that's a 1d4. So you probably need to like rest for a week out here, to cast the restoration spells. We got something new in our kingdom. So how do we go back over there? It sounds good. Let's save the game just in case. Yeah, so you're just spending a week out in the wilderness to restore stat damage. Yeah. I'm good with this. I don't want to have to deal with that. It's good. So, let's see what we have over here and why people are complaining. We did spend... I don't know how long we spent resting. But the ancient curse is upon us. The attack from the bald hilltop is expected in 2 weeks. So we can go there right now, I think. Or can we not? No, we cannot. So a fearless priest of Milani has stolen a sacred relic of her goddess and smuggled it out of Cheliax, where where it have been researched by the Inquisitors of Asmodeus. Now the half-elf and her party are seeking safe shelter for themselves and their treasure, somewhere they won't be found by their resourceful Cheliax pursuers. Perhaps this is the perfect time to offer assistance. Yeah, we don't like the Cheliax. And treasure, I suppose. But yeah, they're just not they stole things from our enemies, so we're gonna say hi to them and be like, yes, join us. So yeah, we're gonna stay where we are right now, and there's a lot of things. How do I get over there? I wonder if there's a bridge over here somewhere. Let's not get random encounters. I'm done with those. We don't need them. It's just there's a lot of them. I got 4 of them on that little stretch. Speaking of which, I am not gonna do this. I'm gonna, in fact, stay out here, rest. Although that's gonna take. It doesn't. No. Go back. Yeah. Maybe we're not gonna rest. I don't know how exactly how long the resting takes.
Your sword is so amazing. I could never have imagined someone wielding such a huge blade.
Right? I took it from a frost giant as a trophy. I slaughtered so many of them giants with it. Now when they hear my name, they shit their pants.
See, that's how you take a compliment. Yeah, I never know how long it takes because of how long it takes to forage. But actually, because this is foraging, it's not hunting, so it doesn't take time. That's great. So it's only 8 hours, and we have things that happen in our kingdom. Oh, it's the genealogy that I haven't looked at to see if I'm wrong on this, because I probably am. Let's see. An artist's freedoms. Yes. And I suppose that's it. Can't really do much else. Certainly not from here. So now is when we advance into, again, back into the Thousand Voices Forest. So we're going over here because I want to close that little loophole, although that might just be a road that leads over there. And I don't know that we're going to be able to cross the river. It'd be lovely if we could. Interesting what the camera does. Like when we're moving, it actually looks outside of the map. Ooh, a castle of knives. But then you can't actually go there. It stops. It's kind of funny. Okay. So we could go north. Let's try to cross the river as soon as I can. Because I don't think we are going to be able to cross the river at all. Nope. Just as I say that, we found the crossing. Let's go into Illthuliak's lair. Many of the rocks and trees in the area seem to be partially melted or burnt. The bones of countless creatures, big and small, litter the foot of this high, rocky hill. And we go inside. I don't think it's going to be like any quests or anything. It's just going to be another enemy. Maybe another mandrake. Or mandragorian. Mandalorian? That's what it is. Was it? I don't remember what it was called. Was it actually a mandragorian? It was a big thing. Made of wood. And mostly carbon. Because that's why it gets charred. Because it's carbon based. It's not just that. I think there's other reactions. I'm not sure why charred meat becomes carbonized, but charred wood becomes carbonized as well. I'm not actually sure. Trap no good. Mistress will scold us. Eat us. Strangers, run! It's the red hats. No, those are dragon slaves. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Seriously, the mud crabs are very fearsome. They have 40,000 armor. Okay. Yeah, these seem to be really bad. Or, I mean, I'm detecting them. That's only 90 experience. What are you rolling? Yeah, she rolled a 5, and these are guaranteed to be openable. They're high-level traps, though, Like, if you don't know traps, you're not gonna be able to disarm them, because DC 28 is still superhuman. But you know, it's superhuman if you don't have training. The body is covered with acid burns. Well, I guess we know what those traps are, do we? I suppose. That's the dragon. Illthuliak. Can we sneak? Just for the moment. Yes. We don't want to wake that dragon. Wait, that's not a reference. Didn't mean that as a reference to A Song of Ice and Fire. Let's wake the dragon. Hello. Murder, murder. Oh, fuck. What can I say? What literally can I say? Like, we know there's nothing here. In fact, we can use that to our advantage. We can use that to our advantage. I'm not really sure if it is going to be advantageous to do what I'm about to do. Okay, there it is. What are they? Dragon slaves. Yeah, that's just... Oh, the dragon doesn't even attack. Yes, that is good news. Oh, come on, don't attack the dragon. Oh, that's... Man, that's... No, the dragon is definitely doing things. Something is going on with the dragon. This is why you shouldn't script your combat encounters. You should allow the AI to do its thing. So it's more fun and makes sense. And instead of... Is it gonna be okay? I don't think they can hit us at all. Yeah, they have attack bonus of 7, so they can hit us, but only with criticals. And then they need to roll the confirmation. Like, for example, that one. What is their roll? Oh, yeah, so they attack with a natural 20, but then the critical confirmation needs to roll another 20. So it's very unlikely that the criticals will actually do anything. So... What is the objective here? To kill everybody but the dragon? Okay, that looks good. I would expect the dragon to be resilient or even immune to fire. Didn't actually pay attention to what kind of dragon it was. It doesn't look very natural. The dragon doesn't seem to be interested in attacking us. So if we can kill these things and not be in combat anymore, then maybe we can have a fight that I can foresee, instead of just being ambushed by creatures that don't exist and then exist. Let's get Gilladel to take a few shots here as well. Good. I guess in hindsight that fireball was a little bit wasted. It's fine. Stop it. What the heck? Or does she get shot and immediately attack? I don't know what's going on. Gilladell's very good at shooting. Seriously, what the... Armor class 33? Of course it's got armor class 33. It's got better armor class than Amory. And she's a frontliner with an armor of amazing. An adamantine breastplate. Yes. Yes. Actually, that's not right. Amory has 34. So Amory does have better armor class. Jesus Christ, that's not okay. These stats are bonkers. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. We're good. And we're out of combat. So now we can pretend that none of that ever happened, because effectively it didn't. And we can say hi to the dragon. Hello, dragon. You have frightful presence, and I'm doing will saves. What exactly was that will save? You must be either very bold or very stupid to come to the lair of Illthuliak. It makes no difference which. The end is the same for both, and I think we know it. You cannot use dashes in lieu of semicolons. Or actually, wait, that'll be colons. I confused the semicolons with colons. The ones that are 2 dots. You can't do that. That's not allowed in English. So go back to school, Illthuliak. Go back to school. Right. There's the other consideration to be had here. Illthuliak has 5 million armor. And we have no debuffs. We can't. That's not a thing that we have a lot of. So yeah. Illthuliak is impossible to hit. That is what's happening here. Armor class of 56. Our attack bonuses are 27. So even on a roll of 20, we're only 47. What is our best... And I mean, we are exhausted a little bit, so that does reduce my attack rolls by 2. Which is irrelevant. Seriously, these exhaustions matter so little. Because it's so night and day, everything. So, anyway, what our attack rolls are 25. Wait, how do I get a 27 attack roll? On Gilladel, I mean. But I do. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but it is coming from somewhere. So let's just add 4 to the attack roll. I don't know where it's coming. I don't understand. Anyway, let's add 4 to our attack rolls, and we've got yeah. So 29 is nice. Still impossible to hit. 19. She is reckless right now. She's fear. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Look at that. I don't even need to bother casting protection from fear because it's just a -2. And it's... Oh my god. Even... No, she doesn't need the attack rolls. And she would base her attack rolls off of that. But still, 29 intelligence is so good. It's so good. Like, that's about as high as you can get. It's not. You can get it a little bit higher. But level 16, it's as high as you can get it. And it doesn't matter. Oh my god. Let's see what happens. Oh, right. Okay. Are we gonna hit it at least once? Oh no, it's immune. Of course it's immune. Oh no. Where is it even? Deals... No. Jethal... Apparently Jethal is immune to acid. Don't remember that being, but... Or something happened there, was reduced. I can't see the... What? Oh, that's the one. Acid fog. Huh. Immune to acid, that's what it is. I don't know who cast this acid fog. Maybe it's the dragon itself. Oh, look at that poor dragon slave back there. Oh, and of course, minus dexterity, permanent damage. I love it. Man, this thing is getting serious, isn't it? Yeah. We have not done a single pip of oh, collect treasure. Dash 1,000 build points. Yeah, we haven't done a single point of damage. This isn't possible, is it? Right. Like, my buffs only add, like, 4 armor. Which is really good. 4 armor is great. Like, imagine, like, Valerie at the front. I can get everybody else to do ranged attacks on the dragon and rotate around. Everything is amazing. Like, imagine Valerie... Imagine the dragon has 35 hit chance with normal attacks. And then I can get her all to be defense and all that sort of stuff. 35. 35 would give a 75%. So thereabouts. It doesn't really matter the specific details. 75% chance to hit Valerie. And that's a lot. That's a lot. So if I can give 4 armor with buffs, to Valerie, and then maybe even get her on a stance that gives her 6 armor instead of 4. Her chance of being hit is basically going to be halved, because it goes from 75 down to like 35 or 30. So that's really good. That is fantastic. And so those little points, those few points of 4 or 5, those matter a lot. Unfortunately, let's see how much to hit chance you have, because I only looked at your armor class, because, well, that's what we did first. But Illthuliak deals that damage, or Illthuliak, that's the one. Concentration checks, because it's keeping spells up. I'm having trouble finding the actual attacks here, because there's just so much. Overcome spell resistance, lovely. But that's just normal stuff for a dragon. Yeah, I'm having trouble finding a normal attack by Illthuliak. We don't need to do that, though. We can go in here and look at enemies. So... Party option, enemy statistics, that's the one that I want to look at. So we got the dragon slave, we got the dragon over here. And then we can tell the base stats, the skills, the social skills, those don't matter too much. Combat values, that's the one. Very low initiative, I think. Or is that a bonus to initiative? You still need to roll. No, yeah, that is a bonus to initiative. You still need to roll. So it is very high, actually. Because, you know, what are our own? Probably like 3 or 4. Armor class of 52, we knew that. But the attack rating, base attack rating of 24. So yeah, it's about as high as our own. It would still... You'd think that it wouldn't be able to hit Valerie that easily. She's dead. She's long gone. But yeah, that is that. Enemy statistics. Yep. That's just how that works. Let me check. I'm looking for something here. Oh, I found it. That's the one. There we go. Yeah, that is an impossible battle. And I don't even see a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, you're still being attacked by things. And let's look at a belt of physical perfection plus 8. So that is pretty good. Braces of armor plus 7, but that's only for people who don't wear armor. I'll take that. Physical perfection plus 8 is pretty interesting. Plus 4 bonus to 3 different stats. Or to the stats modifiers, rather. So, for example, for you, you have a physical perfection over here. Yeah, a plus 6. Oh, it's only a plus 1 over what we have. Now, well, it's good enough. Do you have a physical perfection? Yes, you do. Yours is rubbish, though. So, go for it. And what do you have? Physical perfection. Oh, really? She has a better than that. Strength and dexterity. The plus 6 enchantment bonus to dexterity. Yeah, what about you? Giant strength. It's fair enough. And of course now we're also completely dexterity damaged. Oh, I'm still positive on that, which is interesting. Wait, are you still spawning? No, that's the same one as before. Oh, what was the name of that thing? Did you see? Polar something. Is that Polar Vortex? Yeah, I know it's somewhere in there. But we're out of time for the day, so we're gonna need to deal with this thing in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.